Right, I am back. Let's see if this is gonna be loud. It shouldn't, in theory. Two characters. I think this one has more soloing potential. Mainly because he gets to cast a lot more spells than the ranger can. Also healing. Healing helps a ton. Right, I was doing the church and the cult. Because I've been farming for a fairly specific weapon that is said to be really good. Mainly because its damage dice is 1d10, which makes critical hits so much more effective. Apparently the drop chances are relatively low, leading to the fact that on the auction house the price is usually around $1 million because of how good it is. Silver bow. None for sale right now. Shard exchange. Silver bow. Jesus Christ, that's a bargain. Yeah, 1d10, it is holy. And it's a +3. Fuck me. People are selling it for a pittance. Jesus. Could easily sell it for much more. Yeah. Mailbox. Mailbox. If I could see anything. Right there. up north. Sweet. Got a bunch of stuff sold. $275,000 is a fairly small amount in the end, I feel. But for most NPC purchases, it's more than enough. I'd rather do it on hard than elite. Even though elite technically has a higher chance of giving rarer loot. I have a much harder time with elite. And as people can see, if you are at all familiar with Lord of the Rings Online, the monetization scheme is fairly similar. Throw those back in there because I can summon arrows, which I didn't know I can do until I looked up a guide on a fairly strong soloable build. Specific roles indeed, yeah, it's been so fucking long since I played it. It used to be when you die you lose your progression type of thing. You lose your progression into a dungeon, but you can keep coming back to it. And yeah, there are specific kind of roles. There are the traditional MMO tanks and everything. Also, as an extra, like, rogues have trap disarming and, you know, that kind of fancy stuff. Also, you need to have someone with pretty good detection skills, otherwise you cannot find secrets. And you get extra for every secret you find. A really long time ago. Yeah, every time I played this, there has been a fair bit of change. Also, breaking shit, just for the hell of it, gives you a bonus to final XP. Also, not dying gives you extra XP. Well, geez, you came in too late. I played Dark Souls for 3 hours already. Oh yeah, and you can get AI helpers, like in Guild Wars, in a kind of a similar way. But you can only get one. If you get the premium henchmen, I think you can have more than one.
As you finish reading the passage, the doors flanking the pedestal suddenly swing open. The air in this hall carries a dull chill. It seems to get cooler with each step.
Resist energy cold. These things are going to kill. Potentially. I'm a veritable vandal, just destroying whatever boxes I find. No, you cannot bring a full party of Mesmer monks with you. But you can have a party of players who do that. Also, NPCs are not very good with traps. I have been blinded. Quite thoroughly. Yes, of course, it's Dungeons and Dragons. So there is a paladin. Well, I think paladins have smite. Smite evil. So I suppose, yeah, you can be a retribution paladin to an extent. Rawr. Oh, there's actually a control panel to... Well done, critical failure. Fine, I guess I will not disable traps. Let's just piss off before the healer dies of the traps. Diablo 3 kind of Captain America paladin. I don't know about shield throw. But I'm fairly sure that there's shield bash or some sort. To an extent, yes. Your main way of damage mitigation is having enough AC to avoid damage entirely. Preparing for optimizing farming. Most likely, well, one thing is that you can play a tank and just keep playing it because you can bring these healer hirelings. And they are actually pretty good. They usually don't heal unless there's actual reason to heal. So they don't heal every little wound that you get. But you can manually tell them to do that. Warrior can be a tank. But I think a cleric can probably be at least nearly as good a tank, I think. Because the thing about clerics in D&D is that they can wear far heavier armor than like priests or clerics in other MMOs. I summoned him right into the flame. That's not exactly smart. In D&D, clerics are melee capable healers, basically. Wait, what was it supposed to? Yeah, fire resistance. Yes, warrior priests. And there's even another class in, well, not in DDO, I think, but there is even more specific class of cleric, which is a separate class from cleric, which is a war priest. Which is more focused on, well, war, as you might expect. And they're more focused on buffing themselves. And just kicking ass.
A deep sense of dread saturates the hallway ahead.
I can hop on over to my cleric after I clear this run. But yeah, as I earlier said, you get a mischief bonus if you just keep breaking fucking crates and other destructible objects. You get a perception bonus for every secret door that you discover. Onslaught bonus for killing things. There's a bonus for disabling traps too.
The air is stale and cool.
So it's beneficial to have someone with really high spotting and search skills and disarming skills because, you know, extra XP. Also, there's the whole fact that rogues can they can open locks and there are locked chests in most missions that you couldn't access otherwise. Go. Yeah. Fighters are basically they are capable of specializing in their weapons to a higher degree than clerics can. Indeed, they are supremely resistant. Bark skin, crafting materials. Disturbing the rest of spirits, you know, standard things. Yeah, some asshole adventurer just comes in and destroys the resting places of a bunch of already restless dead. Just to get extra XP for the mission. I mean, standard adventure shit. Look at this damage! Come on!
Vampire's body cascades into dozens of tiny bats that scatter and vanish from sight. A lone statuesque figure stands in the center of this chamber. Pure malice seems to emanate from this man.
Let's see, do we get it? No! We get it in this? No! Hello. I am very surprised by the moniker you have decided to choose. Oh yeah, I have a +5 constitution modifier on the armor too. That's why I haven't changed it. Now if I could have keen-eyed and mighty at the same time, that would be nice. Then again, I really don't need strength for anything because I get damage to dexterity. Except for these, obviously. Because they're long swords, they're not light weapons. But I could have more double shot. Hmm. Um. A blocking AC is a 42. Jesus. Insightful disable. Also, it would be. It would give me disable device too. That is not actually bad, and I don't do that much with strength. Yeah, it's actually really good. So now I should have... Or did those stack? That's the problem. Fuck. Some bonuses do not stack. Yeah. Because it's enhancement bonus. And enhancement bonuses don't stack with enhancement bonuses. Hmm. I am googling. Doesn't seem like they stack. Very unfortunate. Then again, I don't do anything with shield bashing, and strength is a... Right, I need to take this quest until I get... Oh yeah, this quest is about seeing, looking into a weird church. And big surprise, it's actually led by a vampire. Shock. And then because rangers can do stupid amounts of damage, I can kill him before he does anything really. Then again, if that was an elite, as in more my level, it would have been a bit more difficult. Just a teeny tiny bit. I would have probably died several times. Steve. Oh yeah, I was trying to stack as many bonuses on long swords as I can. My armor class is about the same as with my ranger, who is 3 levels higher. Enhancements. Oh yeah, and you can use this shit to kind of shape your build. All of my things have been reset, I guess. Having a long break lends itself to shit being reset. There we go. War Priest is one of the class enhancements in this. Oh yeah, that's why I'm having so much lower AC. Is because everything's reset. Smite weakness. Oh yeah, and righteous weapon. This one also stacked. This is kind of like warriors' weapon specializations. But I think warriors can take it even further. Or fighters, that is. But yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of options that you can take. And this is not even counting in the fact that you can take several classes. I think you can get up to 3 classes at the same time. But those have to synergize well, and you have to you really have to know what the hell you're doing if you're gonna do multi-class. I think I've done like 700 damage in a single hit with Merciful Shot. It's silly how much damage you can do. Right. Should I do it again? I make it sound even more complex than Path of Exile. Well, the skill tree... I'd say it's kinda the same complexity. Oh yeah. It is an absolutely massive tree. But the thing about that tree is that a lot of the points are just minor upgrades. Some of it is same in this one. But I think there are more meaningful decisions. I think, at least. But hey, that's me. Yeah, making it that massive absolutely is really fucking scary.
Nearly perfect, yet the worshippers seem not to hear you enter.
Well, so does the multitude of everything in DDO2. There's so much shit. And then there's Reaper enhancements that I've never even touched, and I have no idea how these even work. That's another set of enhancements that I have no idea how they work. And then there's yet more systems in this. Like, kind of like prestige levels. You can rebirth your character, or reincarnate. That's the term. They start over, but they get a permanent bonus based on your previous class and race. And you can basically make anything new, but you get some bonuses for your previous life. And those can keep stacking, and yeah, you can optimize your character really far if you really feel like it. Then there's feats. Knowing which feats are complete trash is kinda useful. Like some are kind of like trap choices, new bait. So that's a thing too.
A pedestal dominates the center of this chamber.
Get off the traps, dumbass. Why do you have a balloon? Oh, no, that's a mace. I thought he had a balloon in his hands. Oh man.
As you finish reading the passage,
Yep.
the doors
Yep.
flanking the pedestal,
Yep.
the air in this hall carries a dull chill. It seems to get cooler with each step.
Oh. Piss off, will ya? You just had to light them on fire, did you? Ugh. Cold. Upgrade pathing. Grandmaster of Flowers, Epic Destiny. You need to have 6 fighter, monk, and rogue paths. Grim Dawn. Yeah, there are prestige classes, kinda, in this. Yeah, there are prestige classes in this. Brother? I don't know anymore. I am so confused. But one thing's for certain, don't trust the pre-made paths available at character creation, because those are not very good. That's what I've heard. I mean, sure, they work, but they just could be much better. Ugh, excuse me. just read the wiki and encounter this. Divine Crusader sounds like a great party class. Aura of Purification, active ability. Every 3 seconds while active, nearby enemies gain a stack of Purification. Purification is -1 damage and -2 spell power. Stacking up to 25 times. Passively gives 25 spell points and 10 life points. Huh. Nice. Come on, don't blow up on my face now. Of course I'll roll a 1. Also, if your jump skill is high enough, you can make sweet, sweet jumps. You can literally jump from a situation where you're surrounded. No remorse. Whenever an enemy who has was recently affected by your aura of purification is slain, nearby allies are healed for positive energy equal to the CR of the slain enemy. That does seem handy. And I seem to recall that Paladin is... I think it's one of the easier solo classes.
A wave of heat washes over you as you cross the threshold of this doorway.
Fire. Get out of the fire. That might be a good idea. I seem to recall that you can basically become a lich too, if I don't remember wrong. Get out of the flames. Big damage, please. Big numbers. Come on, let me loot. Loot. There we go. Draconic Incarnation requires 6 levels of Bard, 6 levels of Sorcerer, 6 levels of Warlock. Six levels of Wizard and 6 levels of Artificer and 6 levels of Alchemist. Jesus. That's a lot of work. I mean, the max level is 30. So I'm not sure how that exactly works. Yeah, the whole reincarnation thing is it's never been explained to me. I just know that it exists. But in many class guides or like build guides, there's suggested reincarnations, so from what I've seen anyway.
The air is stale and cool, but the smell of blood hangs heavy here.
But yeah, from what little research I've done, as in I watched a guy's YouTube who has been playing the game for ages and who has been looking at the population of the game. He read some common complaints of new players, and it's that nothing's explained. And pew, 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 pew. Yeah, I didn't get to kill him as fast as last time. Oh well. Come on, vampire. There you are.
The vampire's body cascades into dozens of tiny bats that scatter and vanish from sight. You have won. This alone statuesque figure stands in the center
Yeah,
of this
I would seem to agree that
seems to emanate
learn as you go is the right way to do it. But there is the thing that with Lotro too, that if you're doing free to play, it's going to be holy shit, there we go. Silver longbow. Bing bang boom. Also, I could be doing so much more damage, but I have a 1d6 short bow. Why have I been using this? I'm keeping a billion different bows. Yeah, this is my default bow. Its crit range is 17 to 20 for a triple damage crit. It's a 1d10. Ah, just big damage. Better leave the game loading and come back to it in the morning. Really need to sleep because of waking up so early. Yeah, I can understand that. You sleep well. probably should look into socketing this thing. I didn't need to search for that for too long. Inside bonus to AC. And with bark skin, I get to 33 as opposed to 31. Yeah, I'm losing 20 health. But the overall bonuses are just better than this one. I don't really do anything with the healing amplification, but seems good enough. There's quests all around the place now that now that they're offering a huge amount of quest packs for free. Hey buddy, how would you like to do House Farlin a favor? I've been doing a bunch of favors. See the golden wing inn over there? There's a no good Maleficent Cabal Patsy. Inside by the name of Nettle, Roderick Nettle. Yeah. Go and toughen up. Someone. It's a level 5 quest though. Sure, I can go and quickly just beat the guy up a couple of times. And there's an epic version of this too. Heh. Cool. I guess I'll do it for completion's sake.
The sounds and smells of the busy tavern drift in from the next room. Perhaps Roderick Nettle won't cause a scene if you ask him a few discreet questions in a public place.
Ah yes, discreet. Let's see if I can do it without a healer and all. But then again, the cooldown... not the cooldown. I think it runs all the time even when you're not using it. Yeah, it will keep running as long as I'm not in a public area. Hello. I think I'm going to talk? Forget it. I have to answer some questions. Sure. Okay, buddy. Oh, come on now. Now, don't be a nuisance. Yeah, I'm not getting any. I am getting XP out of this.
The stench of smoke.
It's a level
wafts down the
5
corridor.
quest. I'm 11. Huh, okay, yeah. I'm okay with this. Boom! A bunch of oozes. Lovely. Oh, I could have just done that. Ah. Alright. Oh, there's more. You know, for someone who enjoys the tabletop role-playing game of Dungeons and Dragons, it's just so cool to see all the monsters and scenarios that they come up with for this. I mean, they have an expansion for Ravenloft, and Ravenloft is considered to be the best, like, one of the best settings. And Ravenloft is... it's a very bad setting with vampires and all that. It's cool stuff. Cool stuff. Oh yeah, and there's Temple of Elemental Evil. I've always heard many stories about that. And there's at least one like game made specifically about the Temple of Elemental Evil. And you're capable of playing it within DDO. I played the first part of it, and it was long, as you would expect, because it's supposed to be a big thing. And it's split into multiple parts. Yeah. Sweet collection of moss. This is what I live for. Gathering random reagents and knickknacks for collectors. In the hopes of decent stuff. If only my jumping skill was better. Oh well. I guess I'm supposed... go here? I've never done this in my life, so I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh.
A closed door lies under the water, but there doesn't seem to be any way to open it from down below. If you could lower one of the nearby ladders, you would be able to climb up onto the rooftops.
Well, this one is lowered. Oh. Right. It's not lowered all the way. What a nuisance, just running away from me like a bitch. Why don't you just let me hurt you? That's how interrogation works, right? Right? I just hurt him real bad and he tells things.
You hear a metallic clang in the distance and angry squeals nearby.
Oh hey, Rat Exterminator 1, sweet. A grand accomplishment as far as accomplishments go. Kratios? Alright. Sure thing, buddy. This guy's a weirdo. Right. Right. Now where did he go this time? Also, I'm fairly impressed by the verticality of this game for an MMO. And honestly, even in like the tabletop RPG, I felt that most DMs don't really utilize verticality. Like rooftops and all that. So it's really nice to see places where you can just jump around. Damn it. My bad. My bad. Actually, that wasn't smart. No. You don't need to jump to get to everywhere. Calm down. Verticality is fun, but then you can jump off the roof and have to run back again. Because you're acting silly. Turn this valve. And turn this valve.
As you open the valve, the muffled sound of gears turning can be heard from the water below.
Oh, so I'm supposed to go down. Zooming through to where? Back into the sewers, lovely. dumbass. Why haven't I done this? I haven't even... I've been running without acid damage. I've been gimping myself unintentionally. Ugh.
Your pursuit has led you out of Tanner's Alley and into a quieter, more prosperous neighborhood.
Have you seen an annoying little halfling with a wand coming through here? I saw a halfling pass just now. As soon as he saw me, he waved his wand and vanished. Could you get my letter out of the mailbox? Sure. Why not? Why not? It's clearly locked behind a gate.
Watchdogs dream peacefully in the sunshine below. If you're careful, you can catch up to Roderick Nettle and still let sleeping dogs lie. A magical field flickers into place, protecting the upper courtyard from unwanted intruders.
Why did you have to go and kill the dogs? You fucking lunatic. Dumb idiot. Anyway, we're gonna get there somehow. Well, the dogs are dead anyway, so because a certain cleric decided to go on a murderous rampage after he fell down. Well, I guess I haven't actually. Bothered the dogs. It's only this idiot. Well, kinda impossible to awaken the dogs now. Oops, I guess. Get in here now. Oh. The game is full of interesting quests. Well, that's all the cool game is, for the most part. It's questing. And I really don't mind that. Because the quests are fun to do.
A terrible din echoes down the hallway, as if sheets of metal were being torn to bits.
Well, yeah, that was a... What the hell are those called? Anyway, it eats metal. Not Rust Beast. I don't remember what the name of it is.
The rust monster is so intent on devouring his metallic meal that he hasn't noticed your arrival. Yet.
Well, Rust Monster. I guess that's it. There we go. We got the letter for the old lady. Hi, here's your letter. Sure, I have to go now. Bye. Right, now where is that halfling bastard? I have some stern words to have with him. I kind of feel at a loss here. I don't see any clear way to go forward here. Was that all for the extra? Or was I on the right way there? Huh. I really don't know. Oh, right. It was all an extra.
Familiar giggle can be heard in the next courtyard. It's time to deal with him once and for all.
You imp of a bastard, you. Come on. There's a demon. Mistress Malusha offered you protection, and you repaid her with bungling and treachery. Consider your service terminated. Oh, come on now. I could have done all that for you. You wouldn't have even had to lift a finger. But you just had to attack me too. No. No. Demon, no. You lift a finger against me and you get a face full of arrows. Specifically acid arrows. Oh yeah, and I'll also, the bow is holy, so that adds a nice extra to it. Now doesn't it? Right. Back to the Enclave. I'll get that and sell it off. The auction house. I guess I'll repeat that later on. It's just nice to just keep filling the progress for all of these. Because the higher the difficulty you complete it on, the more favor you get. Man, there's a bunch of wilderness zones that I've never been to before. And I've not even completed Cerulean Hills. I went to Cerulean Hills at level 10. It's a level 3 zone and the quests are like level 3, 4 and 5. There's so much to do in this game. So much to do. especially when you get the adventure packs, which are available for free until August. Wink wink, if you want free stuff. And you might as well, because a lot of the content is otherwise locked behind the packs. Or VIP. But I don't know about the value of VIP, honestly. I've never played as a VIP member in this game, so I don't know. But yeah. I am hoping that we get to, I get to stream this with a couple of friends. Later on, more. It would be nice if they would like, if they actually like the game, and we could just, you know, keep coming back to it and do quests every now and then. That would be fun. There's a special heart in my, there's a special heart in my place. No, a place in my heart for this game in specific. Because of the setting it is in, and it's just fucking Dungeons and Dragons. I love Dungeons and Dragons, except for maybe 5th edition. I really don't care for that. It's a bit samey. Like, the games become way too samey because it's mechanically very simple, but that is a rant for its own time. Yeah. Thanks to the lot here for stopping by to watch. I have been Immortalis. I am part of a group called the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. That's kind of the whole thing, but we just go by the Ministry. And we play a bunch of games together every now and then. But this is mostly me. If you like me, or maybe want to see other people, how I play with other people too, that's cool too. Or maybe you want to see Dark Souls or something, give me a follow if you want. I should be on Saturday. I think I'll do more DDO on Saturday at least, since, well, only half of us are here, so the usual group stream probably doesn't happen. And I have a Discord channel where you can find out if I'm having extra streams outside of my usual schedule. Also, you can share memes, and we like memes there. You can go there. And I hope you enjoyed the stream. I hope you enjoyed watching me bumbling around and trying to search for that damn halfling through sewers, and then losing the privilege to beat his ass up, because some demon fuck decided to steal that away from me. Unacceptable, but at least I got to kill the demon in the end. Yes. So hey, I will be seeing you next time, because it is quite literally 1 AM and I should probably start quieting down a little bit. Let's see. Does anyone else stream DDO right now? Because we could hop on and raid someone, so that you get to keep watching more. Let's see. Who's this? Jesus, that is loud. He's rather quiet. Nothing on this guy either.
Neom? Neom?
Well, whoever this guy is, he at least seems to be talking. So I will be dropping you lot at Newbie Cabra if you want to. Just if you want to hop there, then just hang around. It's all been for me, this, and you enjoy yourself now. See you around.